If Crystal sees this, she's gonna laugh. She's gonna be like, what a goof, taking a video with her makeup on different eyes. I've got 2 different colored eyes right now. Where did I pick? What did I do? Oh, here. Got it. The written word was just enough to keep us going when the world would get a little tough. And I held you up one winter came, and no one said a thing when everything became so very complicated, 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 they say. Spring held nothing but surprise, and all that we ignored was open to our eyes. And I said that maybe we should settle down, find a cottage or a tunnel under where it will be complicated, complicated, complicated. They said we would be complicated, complicated, complicated. They said, oh, I should